Not sure if I feel like you actually want that other shard.
Yeah,
that
steel damage, steel armor.
Yeah, actually, you know,
that's pretty hype.
Gives you more right-click damage, but
we're seeing more Jakiro on Jakiro in the jungle.
Oh no,
Can't even get to lane.
He's going to be chased down by the battery assault. Eventually, it's going to wear out, so they'll both be okay here. But
double melee lane. But they kind of won the first wave off the bat just because of this early trialing aggressiveness in the jungle. So nice moves by Nigma to give him a bit of a lead. Cost is giving me Jakiro memes before he leaves, but I am rejecting them wholeheartedly.
You're a man of good conscience and good taste. You're not going to be throwing away Jakiro puns.
This is a serious game for serious times.
Yeah, maybe somebody should have told OG that, because I'm not sure if this carry veg is going to work out. Because, I mean, this hero has to have a good laning phase, right? So it's already a little bit concerning.
To a degree.
Okay.
I don't think all the weight is on his shoulders in effect. Like, if you look at OG's lineup, their carry's Templar Sass.
Sure.
She's the number 1. She's the number 2. Probably the number 2.5. Then there's everybody else. This hero is probably the fastest farmer in the meta from what I can see. This hero just does everything, clears waves, clears ancients, takes Roche, 2 shots your support on the back line. Really hard to stop in mid with all the runes and the refills and all the shenanigans. So this game isn't on Venge to carry, it's on TA to carry, and Venge, Ogre are double buffers to help that happen. Mars is also a high physical offlaner, and the way Amar likes to build this hero, he's a carry player anyway, right? So
True. Yeah.
In some ways, YURAGI might be just playing like more of a support role this game, especially how his game started. He's not accelerating at a crazy rate here, so.
So if this game is all about the Templar Assassin, the question is whether or not Nigma have addressed the early TA pickup, as we're going to see a Burrow Strike immediately onto YURAGI. The battery assault inside of the creep wave is going to be pretty ineffective. Mind control going for the Caustic Finale. Pops, and he does actually get it. First on the creep, then on the Venge. That does some hefty damage to Misha as a result, who's now being body blocked to oblivion here by GH. They get the level 2, the cogs inside, and Mind Control will find, well, not him, GH will find the double kill.
This is super big for Enigma because Clock is a very snowball-based support. Yeah. He needs the early kill. YURAGI's going to get the last.
Okay. Apparently Mind Control is just like, I'm not going back for nothing.
I mean, he wants the trip to base, so
yeah.
Honestly, it's probably the cheaper route, but the double kill feed, that's a bit rough.
What is with these two teams, man?
I don't know if that was the play. I think one going to base is Medusa. See Nigma try.
Oh, that is a big pick. You should be able to get it too. Stuck inside the cogs, especially with the attack speed slow of the liquid fire and all the damage over time in the world to burn through refraction.
Gotcha. Radiant's bottom.
I was thinking this Jakiro was going to be kind of low level, but he's almost 6. And we see YURAGI just solo kill Mind Control.
Build a little bit greedier carry style offlane this game. Big priority on that Blink Dagger like you were just talking about. Taiga's going to be found next to the Roshan pit.
Smoked Mars coming in.
Oh yeah, and BCM has already pounced on top of Miracle. Oh, they need a little bit more damage to kill Miracle. 1 or 2 shots from the TA should be enough, but he gets up to the high ground, but he's burning up from the Ignite, and he's also been spotted. He turns around, throws one last cold snap before he dies. BZM collecting kill after kill, scalp after scalp alongside Amar, and they get 4 kills, 2 doubles. With monster macro fire, but he still has the Aegis, and they gotta play it very slow inside of him. They're gonna be able to catch Mar inside of his own arena, but at the same time, Mar, he'll happily trade this out to BCM to clean up some of the kills with the side lane. It's looking okay. He gets GH finally. YURAGI crosses him back out of danger. The W showed up for the last bit of that engagement, but he doesn't actually have that much damage. Aegis is going to tick out. That's going to be life number 1. ILTW is almost out of mana here. He's in some serious trouble. He has just enough to be able to get off the Stone Gaze, and that may keep some of these heroes at bay. Misha actually dies to the split shot, but ILTW, he needs a full-out retreat. The rest of OG strong enough to back into this tier 2 tower and finish it off. Nice Force Staff forward, getting him out of that Sunstrike and almost in range of the swap.
Very difficult fight for Nigma to take, but they actually did pretty well, in my opinion, given their position. They wove that pretty well. ILTW showing up there at the end, kind of being able to get his other heroes out of dodge, and they're smoking right back out. This TA doesn't have Aegis anymore.
Really big kill, thinking, oh, what was that Force Staff? He tried to go for a Cogs pushback, but it looks like maybe an offensive force staff. BCM, as a result, is still free to be able to go in. He finishes off mind control. He is going to be caught in this tornado with the cold snap in the air, and he's just going to get burnt down too quickly. But YURAGI is still going strong here. Nails Miracle with Amar showing up as well and completely negating the damage of ILTW. ILTW is left alone, the man on the island standing, and he may have a lot of tank, but he doesn't have any damage, and eventually he's going to get burned down by the 4-man of OG. Is Ice Dash going up? Maybe? Okay. Rampage for YURAGI, but ILTW gets the triple kill in return. Kuro on the retreat, but YURAGI as a spirit form is going to be able to catch him with missiles, and he's still got a swap too. Or no, not a swap, but it doesn't matter. A double rampage for YURAGI in this crazy back and forth game we have had.
This is a very good item on this hero. Helps you scale into that late game, which is where Nigma's gonna have to win this game. Yeah. So to some degree it makes sense. It just feels awkward, but they find YURAGI here.
I don't know if they want to go on a Venge, and Venge certainly wants to go on them. Immediately managed to get the spear. Mind control going to be chain stunned into this arena. He's just standing there trying to wait up the arena before he burrow strikes away, and he does manage to do so. Nice stun with the meteor, but on the second life, immediately YURAGI throws out his stun, catches GH, and they run him over. Looking for more now.
Any of these heroes get much off. Maybe DOTA can get her Manta Stone Gaze, but you'd be surprised. You catch people off guard.
Oh, they see an opportunity. OG is very spread out around the map. I mean, granted, they're going to run into the Vengeful Spirit first, which is not ideal.
I want to go on, but they don't have a choice.
Yeah, they really don't. They're going to try and poke down YURAGI on his first life, but here comes Amar. Blinks in, backline, looks to be able to catch somebody, doesn't. Okay, he's going to throw down the arena, but at the same time, the DOTA is getting gone on here. Multicast, chain stunned, still has plenty of mana to work with, still ready to go with the Stone Gaze.
Heavy chain.
Thinking about a pop, and here comes the epicenter. Nice two-man burrow strike, a huge hit as Mind Control finds the opportunity. YURAGI actually buying back a third life for the Vengeful Spirit, but instantly gets Stone Gaze. Mind Control almost getting torn apart there, but still alive. Swap back, down, up into the high ground. YURAGI now a spear back, but ILTW doesn't actually latch into the trees. A fourth life now for YURAGI as he goes back in his spirit form. Will that be enough to be able to finish off ILTW? Goes for a TP out. What a smart TP, but it wasn't good enough. Misha was there with the fire blast just in time. YURAGI, all the deaths.
Yeah, all the deaths. So, I mean, I guess Nigma won that fight, technically.
Yeah, in a way, they definitely killed more heroes. But sadly, for them anyway.
Not any that stayed dead, so.
Yeah. And sadly for us, because we don't get to see
it. If OG just jumps them, I think the fight's really hard, but if they can have this DOTA go ham.
Smoke breaks. Arena managed to catch Miracle, but misses all his spells. The swap back on ILTW, but he does manage to get off the Stone Gaze. The epicenter coming in. Only really hitting the Ogre is not the greatest, but they will have to deal with the first life up. Oh, nice spear back. Double Arena is too much to handle. The first one didn't do that much, but the second one was devastating from Amar, and will pretty much clean up as Nigma. They're going to have a second round to this fight, a second breath perhaps, as they all buy back. BZM slowed down by the Scotty. God, they need this kill. They need it so badly. It looks like Spear catching it. Oh no! Miracle gets blown up before BZM dies. Die he does.
It's really hard for Nigma to jump in with him past double arena and take the fight through all these BKBs. Nigma getting jumped again.
Yeah, they actually throw out the hook shot, so they're willingly jumping into this arena, but Amar, he still has his BKB. ILTW does show up, but the Scotty, it only does so much to be able to stop them. You could see YURAGI, he's going to kind of ignore the Medusa and go for the back line, but he's actually running out. Yeah, this Edge is chunking this poor Medusa, and ILTW's out. So is Mind Control, and I believe so is Nigma Galaxy. It's like this time around, even though they did not manage to beat Nigma Galaxy at the Gamers Galaxy tournament, they actually got 2-0'd there by Nigma. Here, in the DPC, and arguably some of the matches that matter a little bit more, they seem to be feeling pretty lucky, pretty good about themselves, as this was a very, very clear demonstration by OG.
He's putting on the moves though.
Yeah, trying to anyway, but YURAGI's got some moves of his own. Pretty simple point and click, pulls GH back into the enemy, and there it is. Amar going for the fountain dives with the arena. Makes for a pretty good hero to do so. Triple kill for Amar to close things out. Any mantles, sir?
No
mantles around? All right, GG from Nigma.
He ended up in the fountain though.
He did.
To be a trademark.
It did. All I'm getting from this, Avery, is Don't tip Amar.
Don't make him buy